We are live. We're live. We're live. We're live, chat. We're live. All right. There's a lot going on in this space. There is a lot going on in this space. There's a war in the Middle East. Markets are looking a bit shaky. But however, they look kind of strong at the moment, but we don't know what's happening. We really don't know what's happening so far. Bitcoin has retraced all the gains, everything, and some more. So that's not the greatest news, to be fair. Let me just put this. Let me put this on socials. Just give me a minute, and we'll be looking at the markets. All right, and where am I? Where am I? Let me make this a bit bigger so you can see this clearly. There we go. There we go. All right, chat. All right, there's already 2 people in the chat. Well, that's quick. Quick, smash the like button, chat. Smash the like button. It's gonna be a movie. It always is in crypto. It always is for some reason. You know, you can never get a peaceful day in crypto. Everyone's so busy looking at the 15-minute charts, the 1-day charts. You got to zoom out sometimes. You got to zoom out, chat. And let me just put this on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. They got rid of my TikTok, chat. That's criminal, you know. They banned me on TikTok. So I made a new TikTok. Add me on my new TikTok, and I'll be there, guys. So yeah, Bitcoin's not looking the greatest at the moment. And just bear with me, guys, bear with me, chat, and I'll put this up. Can you hear me, chat? Hello, is anyone there? Can you hear me? Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. All right, let's see what's going on. All right. What's all of this? Bro, you know, live is just tricky sometimes. Where am I? Oh, you can hear me. Big up. Kurush King, the Iranian king. What name is that? Sounds Persian, you know. Okay. So you can hear me, yeah? That's good news. If I can find what I'm looking for. Where are we? Okay, apply. Oh, Persian. Big up. Oh yeah, here we are. Okay, here we are. All right, I'm just gonna put it on Twitter, broadcast this on Twitter, and we can get going, chat. We can get going and start the show. All right, it's Bitcoin is down by 1.5%. Okay. I'm live. Iran. What is it? Israel, Iran. What are we doing? Iran. There's a lot going on, to be fair, but crypto's looking all right so far. Okay, let's begin now. All right, chat. Welcome. All right, this is the live stream. Welcome, chat. Big up my Persian friend. Big you up. You were hella quick. All right, so Bitcoin at the moment is at 105. Okay, 105 and some change. Everyone got hella excited. To be fair, they got really excited. And you know Wall Street, what they say sell the bombs, buy the body. I don't make them words up. That's Wall Street right there. So people got really excited, and you know, I'll show you on the hourly chart right over here. People got hella excited, and I think Bitcoin went up a massive amount during that time, and it went up a whopping from the very peak to the trough, or the trough to the peak, shall I say. It went up 4%, almost 4%, and we just retraced everything. Like literally all the gains came back and some more. So I did say summer's going to be kind of boring for the chart in particular, but for this war happening, you need to just look at the oil charts, to be fair. and the oil charts are saying that there's no war happening, like literally. It needs to break this trend line right over there. Once it breaks this trend line, it's go time. We're in war. We're in war mode. And this thing changes by the dime, okay? 1 minute Trump is saying that, Iran's going to do a peace talk. We're going to sort this out and we're all good to go. And the next minute, he's panicking. So the S&P 500 is down by 0.38%. We're just consolidating over here. And like I said many times on the show, you shouldn't be surprised that we're heading downwards. Okay, we're going to form a double bottom and then we're going to head up higher. So this is just the nature of the beast. VIX is up slightly as well. We have the SPY as well. Same thing happening here. We have the NASDAQ just moving sideways at the moment. And Bitcoin is moving sideways as well. Gold is the star of the show, to be honest. And I think gold's going to do really well. The dollar, there's a big problem with the dollar. The dollar's meant to spike. It never even spiked. It never even went higher. That is crazy. Normally, a dollar is the safe haven. Everyone runs to the dollar, but instead, everyone's running to gold as the safety play. Ethereum is never, ever catching a bid. I don't know why it's not catching a bid. It's just ridiculous. Come on, ETH. Come on. It's just not catching a bid. This is called a BART pattern, and a BART pattern looks like this. All right, guys. So this is a technical setup of a BART pattern. As you can see here, Bart Simpson, famously for his hairstyle, the BART pattern. So Ethereum is showing a BART pattern, and we're going to break it downwards. This is going to be a good entry point, all right? If you're not allocated, this is a good entry point to buy, okay? Or to trade or whatever you want to do. And so far, the crypto market, like I anticipated, is heading downwards. I've been saying this for the longest, guys. In summer, we don't tend to do good. Summer, we don't tend to do good, all right, guys? But for some reason, everyone just thinks I'm some random guy on the internet. What is it, Glasscoin? Where is it? Yeah, there we go. All right. Normally in summer, Bitcoin just goes up for the monthly. In June, like around 6% on average. So I'm expecting similar behavior, where in June we kind of just oscillate around. I hope you're enjoying your summer. Go enjoy your summer. Go have a fun time. One of them ones. Just enjoy your summer. Weather is beautiful out here. So we're just gonna show you, what am I looking for exactly? Coin Glass monthly. All right, let me see the monthly returns. Depending if you're a trader or investor, whatever situation you're doing, if you want to make some quick money, it's hyper liquid is showing you the path. All right, hyper liquid. I spoke about it on my private members, and we made some really good returns. Okay, I do a monthly challenge every single month on the private members, and we pick like a portfolio, a handful of coins that will outperform majority of the market, and we picked hyper liquid over there as well. So it done really well. So Ethereum on the Bitcoin on the monthly is up 1.1%. On average, we're normally down, guys. So I'm expecting this to be just moving sideways, to be fair. July, we might see a 7%, on average, a 7% pump. August is just sideways, and then September is bloody September. All right, and then after we should expect some sort of returns. Like we normally see a meteoric rise, during Q4. That's what normally happens. But you should hedge yourself, guys. All right. Now Ethereum has done very poorly. Monthly returns. Here we go. Ethereum is an index of the entire market. If you look at Ethereum, forget all the, where it is. Yeah, I see all these grifters and scammers, man. And they're just always constantly, it's the next coin they want to shield, and that coin just goes straight to zero. But they keep moving and rotating constantly, and then they look back here and they realize, oh, all the other coins have gone to zero. So this is a rotation market, a trader's market, and that's why hyperliquid is doing madness. It's not a great sign, I swear. In the previous market, these exchange tokens weren't doing brilliantly because it was a holders market. It was actually a holders market. This is a traders market. People are holding coins for a mere 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then they're gone. They're gone to the next narrative. So it's just difficult this time because there's not a lot of believers, except for if you're SPX. If you're XBX 6900, that guy Morad, he's putting in a shift. He's really working for his bags. He's really, really working for his bags. So that's what we need to do. I'm trying to do it for AI coins. I'm really working for my bags, But this guy's taking it to a next level. He's made an all-time new high. All his other coins have gone to zero. Like all his other coins, they're gone to trash. And he's just singly betting on this coin to do incredible. I think we're topped anyway. I think we're heading downwards. Because normally when it goes like 300x, 300%, 500%, sorry. Whenever it does that, guys, it's normally a time to short the market, all right? I trade the market and I also invest. I'm a big, big fan of Ethereum. If you haven't known, big, big fan of Ethereum. And this period is, I'll be honest, it's risk off. It's looking more like a risk off situation because I know this thing plays by minute, second by second. I know how it is right now. People are confused. They're very, very confused. Oh, I did tweet on the last day of the pump that we're heading to 88K, guys. So on this channel, I don't think everyone should be surprised. Like I did mention many, many times, like I even mentioned it with AI coins. I mentioned it with all the coins. I did say we're going to have a retracement. Don't act surprised that, oh my God, what's happening? This and that. Okay, I give it to you. There was one person on Twitter that said to me, it's showing a lot of strength considering, we're in a war. But you got to understand, Bitcoin, it can't stay here for long. It's treading water. It's like, it's treading water right now. And then as it's treading water, you know how you tread water in the sea or whatever, then your hands get tired, your legs get tired, then the tide gets bigger and bigger, and then next minute, oh God damn it, you drowned. So it can't stay here for long. It's either going to continue to add momentum and continue to go up higher and higher because it can't stay here for long. And I've been saying for the longest that Bitcoin is going to head lower. We're going to have summertime. It's just, it's just boring season in summer, to be fair. So I don't think we're seeing any fireworks. And anyone that's telling you to buy like crazy hand over fist is just trying to get you burnt. There's so many scammers out there. It's unbelievable. It makes me sick to see how many scammers and grifters there are. Like just constantly, it's constantly seeing all of these scammers and grifters. And I'm like, oh man, this place needs some healing. It needs some healing. On Twitter, pump.fund actually got delisted. It got delisted actually. So not delisted, sorry. Where is it? It actually got what's the word? Banned. I think it got banned or got basically blocked on Twitter. A handful of them got blocked. So pump.fund got blocked. They are casinos, and I won't be surprised if casinos, they're taking market share from casinos, to be fair, instead of betting on the sports or betting on fights or betting on whatever, they took market share. And then after these casinos started to find them or to target them because they are casinos. They literally are casinos. And it was a handful of them, that got blocked. I'm talking about Bloom Trading, Bullix, all of these big accounts, like massive accounts with like 500,000 followers on Twitter. They all got annihilated. They're all suspended. All their accounts are gone. And it's extremely difficult to get your accounts back. And hopefully meme coins can calm down a bit. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be center stage of crypto. Are you mad? We should be buying ETH, Bitcoin, and probably the top 10, and you'll be pretty much fine. Oh my God. Bitcoin's down. Oh my God. All them gains retraced. Who would have thought? Oh my God. By the way, I'm not a bear, I'm okay. If you're new to this, if you're new here on this channel, wallahi, I'm not a bear. So don't salivate and say, oh yeah, this guy's gonna really say we're heading downwards. And yeah, I'm not a bear, guy. Yeah. Or I'm not neither a bull as well. I just tell you what I see in the charts, and no financial advice. I just tell you what I see in the charts. And I've done this for a very, very long time, and it's just so clear. Anyway, I did mention this, that we formed the bottom here, boom, and I was hella I think I was the only one in the room that was bullish. Everyone else was saying tariffs, tariffs this and tariffs and that. And now we retraced everything, all the tariff news, everything was retraced, and we're back to this period right here. So, and then I tweeted right over here, 88K, we're heading down, last day of the pump, and we're heading downwards. And I think we're going to head substantially downwards. But these things take time. They take time. The herd is just a bit confused. There's not a consensus right now. So they're all just trying to fight each other. But it's heading, it's Habibi, it's coming to my target. All right. So yeah. That's where we're heading right now. Any questions, chat? Any coins you like? Any particular coins you like? I'm going to be streaming for quite a bit. What you holding? What do you like? Press the like button, please. Smash the like button. Even if there's one person, I'll help, bro. I don't mind. I'll help you guys out. Even if there's one person, 2 people, 5 people, I really don't care. I really don't care. I just want to help as many people as possible, and that's the honest truth. All right. I think Bitcoin dominance is doing the same thing like I said in my previous episode. It's moving sideways until around June, July. Until July, we should see a pop in Bitcoin dominance. But the real question is this: is Bitcoin dominance going to go up on a Bitcoin pump, or is it going to go up on a Bitcoin dump? That's the real question. So that's the $1 million question, guys. Like if it goes to 120K, 140K, boom. But if it goes up and it goes up because it's going down and the rest of the market is going down, that's not a good sign. Oh, one other thing, Google Trends. This is one thing you should look for. All right. Retail is not here. We're all retail, but I'm talking about the mass herd, the big retail. They're not here. You know your neighbors, your friends, retail, like your colleagues, etc. They're not here, right? So if you look at Bitcoin at Google Trends, I don't really use Bitcoin. I don't use Google Trends as often. Google Trends as often, but like 70% or 80% of the population still use it. So it's a good sign. Now we're gonna look at the 5-year, the past 5 years. And we're going to look at crypto as well. We're going to compare the two. And on the search engines, it's like the lowest we've ever been, like so low. It's comparable to the bear market, to be honest. 2022, 2023 bear market. All right. And we've hit the bottom. Now, is the $1 million question is this. Yeah. Is the glass half empty or half full? That's the min. Oh boy, let me share it again. Let me show you. Shit. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me come back. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back. Give me a minute. Let me share it again. All right, hold on. Share screen. All right. 88. Is it 88? No. Okay. Are we back? We're back, chat. Okay. Share this tab. This is the tab I wanted to share. Boom. All right. So basically, we have ourselves this situation. So let me see if you can see this, chat. Let me see. Yeah, you can see this. What do you think about Mind of Pepe? Mind of Pepe. Send me what's the ticker symbol of Mind of Pepe? What's the ticker symbol? Mind of Pepe. What's the ticker symbol? So back to this. Okay, the charts here. So you got Bitcoin, you got Bitcoin trends, you got all the trends right now. Yeah. Okay, so right now we got Bitcoin and we have crypto. It's the lowest it's ever been. So it's either, you got to look at it like this: is the cup half empty or half full? That's how you really have to look at it. Like, is it half empty or half full? And this should spike. Yeah, this should spike. But there are 2 reasons why it might spike. The good reason is that Bitcoin goes up to 120, 150K and etc. The bad news, if this spikes, when Bitcoin heads to 92K, that's going to be bad news. All right. We need this to spike on good news, not bad news. All right. And if it spikes on 92K, then of course we are in trouble. All right. What's that? Mind. Okay. Mind. Let me have a look at Mind, guys. All right. Give me a minute. Mind. Okay. Chat. Share this tab instead. Okay. Let's look at Mind. Mind. Are you sure? Mind. Ticker symbol is MIND. Morpheus. This one, Morpheus infrastructure node. Is it this one, chat? You said Mind. Mind, right? Let me see. Is this one? Mind. Morpheus. No? My Persian friend. Are you there? Is it this one? No? Mind of Pepe. All right, give me a minute. Mind of Pepe. We got DJ here. Mind of Pepe. Okay. This. Okay, Mind of Pepe. Let's have a look at this. Mind of Pepe just came out recently. Wow. Okay. Let me see. So it's a meme coin. Okay. Total supply is 100 billion, which is fine. Trading volume is 220,000. Fully diluted is 75 million. Let's see. Mind of Pepe. Let's see. Share this. Mind of Pepe, the AI agent. All right. Okay. Best crypto pre-sale, real-time intellect. Okay. Hive mind analyst. Exclusively continue. Leave the site. Continue to the site. Okay. So what is this? Okay. Mind of Pepe. Okay, it looks interesting. You know. Let's see their charts. Market cap. No. Fully diluted is that. Twitter is there. Let's see where their contract address is. Okay, so there's two charts here. Let me see on Deck Screener. So it's called Mind of Pepe. All right. Mind of Pepe. All right. Mind of Pepe. No. Let's try Mind. Here we are. Okay. Last 13 days. Oh. Damn. Okay. Okay. I think it's a meme coin plus added with into an AI. It's wrapped. It's an AI wrapper slash meme coin. I'm guessing, yeah. And I wouldn't personally buy this. To be fair, I wouldn't. I would at least let this coin actually mature for a little bit. So maybe I wouldn't buy it this early. I'd wait for it to mature for a little bit, and then I'll possibly look to buy it. Unlock real-time intellect with Hive mind analysis. Okay, so it comes from Hive. All right. Signal generator. Signal provides mind. It's okay. It's all right. Signal target hit. Oh, it's a trading bot. Me, I'll just wait for a bit and then start looking into it. I'll wait for a bit. The price action has gone down considerably, and I'll just wait for a little bit and then buy it. The chart is not the best. It's terrible, actually. It's lower than its initial offering, yeah, its opening price. And yeah, it's at 76 million. There's around 20,000 holders. At the moment, it's selling. I'll just wait for a bit. It looks okay, but I wouldn't buy now. I wouldn't buy now. Honestly, I would not buy it now. For a trade, maybe if you want to trade it, maybe if you want to trade this, and you could say that basically you could say something like, okay, as soon as you could say we're forming something like this from here to here, something like this, yeah, a channel from here to here and from here to here. Okay, once it breaks out, that's a confirmation that we might see higher prices. If it breaks down, that's a confirmation that it's going to continue to bleed. So depending on the way you see it, I'll do some more research on it, and before I pull the trigger, I'll wait. I know it's already at 67 million market cap. Yeah, that's a lot. Market cap is massive already. So I'll be cautious. Me personally, I wouldn't buy this. It just came out in the last 7 days as well. Let's see. Yep, in the last couple of days, sorry. It just came out. Massive dumps, huge dumps happening here. So of course, it's like distribution right now. They're selling into strong hands. If you believe it, then yeah, go for it. But I haven't, bro. And do you know what it is? There's like 50 million coins out there. Like 50 million coins out there. It's nonstop. There's always a new project coming out, But it looks good. For AI agents, the good ones, I'll be real with you. Some of the AI agents that are incredible. Look, that one was like 70 million. Yeah, that was 70 million. Yeah, market cap. This one, AI XBT, sitting at 150 million. And this is clearly got more. It's got more buyers. It's got 390,000 more long-term buyers. It's got more credibility. It has like over 400,000 ex-followers. They've got a real team, doxed, etc. If you compare apples and pears, this one's far better. And what's the difference between them? Like one sitting at 153 million market cap and the other one sitting at 70 million market cap. Massive difference. And that just came out recently. So I think the best ones are like AXBT. Like if you could, like, this is not financial advice, of course not. You can accumulate this. This has way more way more history. All right. So I'll say stick to the real ones. The one, not the real one. Like, I'm not saying it's fake, but stick to the good ones, in my opinion. That's a good shout. AIXBT, honestly. If we do get mania, I think we're heading up high. If we do get mania phase and the herd comes back, if we do. Now I can't guarantee that, but crypto is massive. It's massive now. It's like worth how much now? It's like huge. It's worth like 1.5, sorry, 3. Here's dominance. Market cap is like, it's massive now. So if you look at others market cap is sitting at around like the whole of crypto, yeah, excluding the top 10, sitting at 236 billion US dollars. Billion, B with a B. So there's going to be like a reallocation of wealth into other projects. It's going to happen. There's going to be a rotation. We don't necessarily need like the mania to come in. All of that mania, we don't need it really to come in. So I think AI coins, I'm super bullish on AI coins. It's ETH and then AI coins. Yeah, of course, DeFi is going to go well, going to do well. All of these projects are going to do really well. But sometimes you just have to specialize in certain coins. And listen, I think AI coins are my number two. Number one is, of course, Bitcoin and ETH. Number two for me is AI coins. Point blank. Period. All right. So I would say stick to AIXBT. Okay. And you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. Stick to AXBT and you'll be good. Yeah. All right. My Persian friend. All right. And okay, let's look into AI coins. All right. I said this in the private members, but I'll say this here on the live stream. Okay. So you have these AI agents, yeah? And if you want to go for a safer play, it's virtual. That's a no-brainer. All right. I see all of these KOLs talking about virtual, this and that. I think it's going to get momentum. It's pretty much fine. That's for me personally, that's a safe bet, you know. And then we have Fartcoin. Well, Fartcoin is going to be there, like hate it or not. I really don't like meme coins. I really don't like meme coins. I happen to buy the most successful meme coin like in history, Fartcoin. But I'm not a big fan. I haven't even spoke about it. Like I really don't even speak about it that much. And then you have AIXBT. Then you have Phi, AIXBT. This is my list. This is my go-to list, to be fair. Then you have Alchemist, Cookie, Goltius, Rye, Hey Anon, Game, Griffin, Act, Banker. Just pick your list, to be fair. Arc, Cerebro is not on my list. It shouldn't be on my list now. I need to get rid of this one. This is not on my list. So I need to remove this. So yeah, that one's not on the list. It's done. It's done. And then we have Banker, we have Swarm, Luna, QR, Y, Loki. Loki's really performing well so far. Like he's actually doing okay. He's forming high highs and high lows. But at the moment, it's just risk off at the moment. As you can see, participants are there's a lot of uncertainty. There's clearly a lot of uncertainty happening with Iran and Israel. And there's a lot happening. So at the moment, I do see us heading downwards. Okay. It's up to you if you want to accumulate these lower prices. All right. It's up to you, or you can sit in stable coins. Listen, I'm not in charge of your portfolio. Yeah. You do what you're most comfortable with. All right. What's more easier for you? If you want to get into cash is king. That's up to you. That's fine. The charts show that everyone's heading into stables anyway. it's up to you. And if you look at this chart right here, this chart is interesting because it shows that more and more participants are literally just getting into either Bitcoin, ETH, or stablecoin. So this really shows it. If I show you, if I zoom out as well, like it's just been straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weekly green candles. And whoever's saying hodl, they're lying to you guys. Keep buying the dip, they're lying to you. More and more participants are just sitting in stables or Bitcoin or Ethereum. That's the truth of the matter. Yeah. And you should have this, you should all have this on your trading view, to be fair. It's right here. And that will kind of give you a gauge of the market. It's Bitcoin dominance, ETH dominance plus USDT plus USDC. All right. And that will just give you like a bird's eye view of what really people are doing. All right. And if you're looking for altcoin season, which some of you are, you wait for this to head higher. This is just pretty much a derivative of Bitcoin dominance. All right. You're waiting for this to head up higher. So 90%. Bitcoin dominance might get to like 70%. I think Bitcoin dominance is going to continue because, bro, there's companies that are buying Bitcoin like hand over fist, like, and they're putting it in their treasury. There's crypto companies, crypto portfolios such as ADA, Tron that are buying Bitcoin. Like, it's ridiculous how much buying that is actually happening. And we haven't seen all-time new highs. It's mad. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy how much allegedly, Bitcoin buying is actually happening. All right. So we're waiting for that to get to 90%. And that's it. You don't need to listen to anyone. You don't need to listen to me. You need to listen to any influencers, anything. All you just need is a couple of charts. Yeah. This chart is one of them. And it will just help you so much, bro. It takes a long time for this to play out. I'll be real, because people are stubborn in altcoins. They don't want to really pivot and give up and just, give up into stable coins or Bitcoin or ETH. They really don't want to. But some coins, like I say, like my staple is Bitcoin and ETH. That's my staple. And then I got AI coins. That's it. That's all I'm really looking at. DeFi is a good thing. I like DeFi, but so yeah, they're just I'm expecting this to go up higher. Once that goes up higher, we can finally get some sort of kind of rally in altcoins. Unfortunately, altcoins, crypto in general, have been forming higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows. That's the truth. Some of the best performing ones are like Pendle, Ondo, Virtual. There's few. There's not a lot, guys. There's not a lot that are really outperforming the rest of the market. There's a handful that are doing really well, and some of them are doing terrifically bad, like horribly bad, I should say. Look at this. Plum was doing really well. It was actually doing really well. This was in my private members. It's a RWA, and then look what happened. 1, 2, 3. So it's really crazy out here. If Hyperliquid is performing the best this year, that's all you need to know. Like, that's all you need to know. All right, guys. So I don't want to be contradictive in my view. Yeah. Basically, I don't want to confuse people. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, in the medium term, we're heading downwards, and then Q4, typically in Q4, we see a resurgence. All right, we see a massive pump. But until then, you have either 2 options or 3 options. Yeah, you can stay in cash, buy DCA some of your favorite altcoins or crypto projects, or you can sit in Bitcoin. Either way, you have literally 3 options, 3 asset classes, and you're good. You're good after that. All right. So, hey, my brother, how are you? Yeah. Welcome to the live stream, my brother. Welcome. I was waiting for you. Always. This is what we always. Yeah, that's. You know, I first thought you was a bot. Because every time I used to always see you, and you're like the first one. This is my brother. Love. Honestly, I appreciate it. Like, I have everything you could do with your time. You're here. Like, I appreciate it. Honestly, I got a T-shirt for you, by the way. You. There's like 5 OGs that watch me like like religiously. It's 5 OGs, and you guys, I'm definitely gonna send you something. I have to. Like, you guys are amazing. All right, so where are we? I digress. Let's have a look at let's see what's happening in X to be. Can any of you guys play chess? You know, I'm a big boy chess player. You know, I am a big boy chess player. You know that, guys. You don't know that about me. I'm for real. I'm not even kidding. I was a grandmaster, guys. Yeah, look how I finished this guy. I was doing this just before I jumped into the stream. Yeah, I was finishing this guy. This is advanced, by the way. So I'm gonna show you how great I am, guys. Yeah, quick one. This is how good I am. Yeah, let's play a game. Yeah, I want to play with you guys, but I don't think you guys know how to play chess. You guys are not ready for me. I'm too elite for you. Okay, let's just play. Who should I play with? Play online? All right, let's play online. Let's start a game quickly. I'm gonna smoke this quick, real quick. Let's go. Let's stop playing around, boy. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Ah, stop wasting time. He's thinking too much. He's thinking too hard. Ah, there we go. Boom. Let's finish this guy. He doesn't know. Look, his king is exposed. Come on, straight from Germany, you rookie. You a rookie, boy. Let's go. Come on. Bring your queen out for me. Please bring your queen out for me. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Where are we? Hold on. I'm gonna finish this guy quick. I'm playing. Look, it's part of the plan. Honestly, it is part of the plan. Yeah, I'm giving him a false sense of security. Yeah, trust me. Look how vulnerable I'm looking, and then his king is there. Look at his king. He doesn't know what's happening. Has no idea. Watch. I want his king to be exposed. I really want his king to be exposed. Look at this. Look, his king is exposed. Watch this. All right, that's it. That's enough. That's enough of chess. All right, that's enough. All right, no, let's change this. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's enough. Okay, don't worry. Next time. All right. So, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Chat. Yeah. Let me share my screen again. Share this. Let's look at SPX. Let's look at the one and only SPX. All right, markets are they're down as I expected. Nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. Bitcoin just hovering at 105 right now. So it's just kind of boring right now. The markets have just opened recently, and let's see what's happening with. Oh, the Fed is coming out tomorrow. The Fed funds rate. Fed's fund rate. Fed watch tool is coming out tomorrow. Okay. Fed funds rate is out tomorrow. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. Fed's fund rate is happening tomorrow. There's a 98% chance, a 98% chance of them not cutting. Matter of fact, I got some bad news. Not the worst, but they might actually hike. There's actually a real incentive for them to actually hike. Yeah, so they might actually hike during that period, and unfortunately, that's not going to be a great sign. Yeah. What am I looking for? There we go. So they might actually hike, and that's not ideally what we want. And I did say this: there is a possibility. There might be a possibility of them actually hiking. Inflation is actually increasing. All right, and this is not a good sign. So, like the 10-year is at 4.43, and the Fed funds tool is anticipating no rate hike, 0, and the next rate hike is possibly in September. So September, we might see a rate cut, 55% chance of a rate cut. That's the next time we'll see a rate cut. So hopefully September, we're going to see altcoins really bounce. From September, October, November, we should see altcoins really outperform Bitcoin. All right. And technically, historically, we've always done really good in October. We've always done really, really well in Q4. So in Q4, on the 29th of October, there's another possible rate cut of 31%. So the first one is 46%. And the second one is 31%. So hopefully we'll get a rate cut by then. And then if that doesn't happen, if he's still going to hold and continue to hold, then we have to wait for Scott Bassett. Once he arrives, he's going to be extremely dovish. He's going to be cutting 1% at a time. He's going to go crazy. And he's going to come in March or May, around that period. I think that's when he's going to come in, and he's just going to slice. He's just going to cut. And then after that, we're going to see some crazy stuff in crypto, like really, really crazy stuff in crypto. Solana is just in struggle street right now. It's not really doing much. And it's literally in struggle street. So I think Solana is just ever since Trump made a meme coin right over here, and Solana went to $300. It's never been the same. It's like never been the same. And you know the story. I've said this plenty of times. I said that bull markets die on euphoria. They always die on euphoria. Always. And this is like a textbook case study of Solana dying, like on euphoria. Because the president of the United States of America, the biggest key opinion leader on the planet, has made a meme coin and he named it Trump coin. Like, what else? Who else is left? Who else is left to show this? Like, who else? Like, honestly, who else? And ever since, it's just been down. It went down. Like, it's just been bad news after bad news. Trump pumped up fund is going to make an IPO. Their X account got shut down. Like, even the founder's X account got shut down. Whatever his name is, that kid, Allen or something, his one got shut down. So I think Solana is heading downwards. Bro, I just I just think Solana is heading downwards, or it's just going to range for quite some time. I did say many times regarding its Bitcoin pair. No surprise there, chat. No surprise. If you look at it right here, like no surprise. Like, come on, guys. I did mention this time ago, and I did speak about it, and it's underperforming Bitcoin. It's bleeding against Bitcoin. And you know what? Coins. It's my hay fever. Oh, God damn it. Oh. So coins, they go up for a while. Yeah. So there's going to be plenty of alpha here. You trust me, you're going to learn a lot. Okay. So with these coins, yeah, they go up for a year. So 287 days, and then they just bleed. All right. Again, 270 days or something like that, 200 days, and they bleed. That's it. Like, they pump against Bitcoin for 200 and some change, 300 days, a year, basically, a year. And then the rest is history. And this looks exactly like Ethereum. Exactly. Like, you can't make this up. It's going to hit the ball, the SMAs. Boom. It hits the SMAs. And then we're going to bleed and continue to bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed. And it just looks like the Ethereum pair. Like, this looks exactly like the ETH and Bitcoin chart. Like, exactly like it. Like, look at this. Textbook. This, it went up for a year right here, and then continued to bleed and bleed and bleed and bleed. The good news is Ethereum has bottomed, and Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin for the next year. For the next year, I think ETH will outperform. Now, I don't know how high it's going to go. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. But on a larger time frame, guys, it's just been like, imagine it goes like this. Yeah. Imagine it does something like this, and we head up higher, and that's the peak, and then we head back down, and it's not the greatest sign. Obviously, it's not the greatest sign. What I would love to see is if it made a higher high and then we came back down. That would be amazing. But unfortunately, Bitcoin is a beast. And we need institutions or more companies to buy Ethereum. Once they buy Ethereum, it's just compounds, and it's going to do really well. I think, of course, BlackRock have massive plans for Ethereum. They want to really bring stocks and use blockchain in their companies, etc. So I think the top 10 are fine. The top 10 are definitely fine. So if you look at the top 10 are actually doing really well, you know. Like the actual top 10 are actually doing really well compared to the the top 500 or whatever. So Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, BNB, Solana, Tron, Dogecoin. Hold on. Dogecoin, ADA, Hyperliquid. These are actually doing well. Sue, Hyperliquid is in the top 13. Wow. Wow. That is impressive, you know. Look at this. DEX to sex volume. So decentralized exchanges were not a thing. They really I can't show it. I don't think you can see this. You can't see this. Basically, it's a chart of decentralized exchanges, and it's just going straight to the right. It's just so impressive. And more people are trading on chain. It's a trader's market, guys. It's a trader's market at the moment. If Hyperliquid is at the top 13, guys, top 13, then clearly it's a trader's market. Yeah. The long-term holders will be rewarded. They will be rewarded, but not yet. Yeah, they will be rewarded. We've been tested for so long, yeah, in crypto. For like 3.5 years, some of these projects are just sideways to down. And there will be a period where it will come back again. All right. We might not get altcoin season, but we will get like ebbs and flows. Like look at Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is actually doing okay, relatively okay. On its trend line, it's actually doing. This chart doesn't show any justice. This chart, but if you look at Bitcoin Cash, like it actually looks okay. Bitcoin Cash, is this the one I was showing last time? Let me see. Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, it's actually doing all right. Like it's respecting this trend line right over here. Sorry. It's respecting this trend line right over here. And it's forming higher highs and higher lows, which is okay. It's not terrible compared to some of these other coins, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I haven't spoken about mint layer. Oh my god. Let me speak about mint layer. Mint layer is I haven't spoken about. Oh, god damn it. Mint layer. It's not looking good. I did say we're heading lower. And hopefully it bounces back. It's horrible to see stuff like this. Terrible to see stuff like this. But the truth of the matter is, if the protocol is not building or the narrative doesn't really stick as well, unfortunately, it just keeps on bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. And we have like massive token unlocks. Some of these coins have massive token unlocks, and they keep bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. Hopefully, it will bounce back, and we'll get to my target of around like a penny. Hopefully, a penny. Let me show you a better one. Here we go. Hopefully, we'll get to this target right over here at 2 cents. And then if it doesn't hold 2 cents, ladies and gentlemen, it's not the greatest. It's not looking the greatest, guys. It really isn't looking the greatest. And if it didn't pump in 2025, 2026 is going to be a bear market, guys, in my opinion. We have 4-year cycles. And Bitcoin is normally, we don't have much time, basically. We really, really don't have much time. We have like, I think we are 927 days into this cycle. We normally last until 1028. Okay, 1028 days into the cycle. So for example, sorry about that. So for example, I'll show you right here. No, not this one. There's one I made a long time ago. Should be around here. Blessings, my brother. Blessings. There was one I had around here. I prepared earlier. Yep, this is the one. Okay, this is the one, yeah? So we're near the end. So we roughly lost 157 days from the very bottom to the top. 1057 days. I keep saying 157 days. What's wrong with me? So we normally last until 1057 days from the very bottom to the top, 1057. And then we have a bear market, 1057. Then we have a bear market, and then 1057. Then we have a bear market. Normally, the very tail end of the cycle is the most parabolic. That's normally, yeah. That's normally the beginning of the end. Okay. We have euphoria. Technically, this is what happens. Yeah. I can't promise this, can't guarantee this, but we have literally how many days left? We don't have many days left, to be fair. So from here to there, we have like 120 days. All right. For the very peak of Bitcoin. Yeah. Like 120 days and some change. Yeah. So we don't have long left. And altcoins, if mint layer doesn't perform in 2025, that's pretty much over. Yeah. And if some of these coins don't perform in 2025, that's pretty much over, guys. And that's why you have to be very, very careful in crypto. Join our private members. I can help you. Join our private members. Yeah. If you really genuinely need some help, I'm here. I'll help you. If you've been holding on to some of these coins, I don't want you to hold some of these coins and end up holding until 2026, 2027, and he really doesn't do anything. Yeah, guys. And you just panic sell. And that's all she wrote. And the saddest thing is, everyone on socials only see the 1% win. They don't see the 99% win. Lose, sorry. They only see that 1% win. Oh, this guy made $1 million. This guy made 10 million. This guy made that. But you're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. There's so many bodies. That's why surviving in crypto, you just tend to become a Bitcoin maxi or an ETH maxi, and that's it really. Those two are the only ones, and maybe the top 10 are the only ones that really survive. If you're in the top 10, that's it. Like you have a chance to survive the next cycle. Yeah. Anything below it tends to go sideways to down and bleed. So this is a fact. I'm not being bearish. This is an actual fact, guys. So I don't want you, we're near the end, guys, and I don't want everyone, all of these key opinion leaders, just to pay their rent or pay their bills or whatever they want to do and just suck you and say, oh, you know what, we're going to carry on until 2026, 2027. The bull market's extended, guys. Guys, there's a period in your life where you have to cut it off and you have to cut your losses. And sometimes if a chart is gone down 97%, 99%, you have to really think like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like, what am I genuinely doing? All right. Safest plays are Bitcoin and ETH. And then my pick is AI coins. All right. Those are my three. Those are my genuine three picks that I like. We have AI coins because the reason why I picked AI coins is basically we had we had the Bitcoin dominance and it dropped off a cliff. Yeah. And the reason why it dropped off a cliff is because of AI mania. This whole thing was just simply AI mania. 1, 2, 3 was AI mania. So we're going to get the same thing again. Like, look, the narrative of AI is massive. All right. Massive. It's huge. It has the left curve, the right curve, the middle curve, whatever bell curve you want to talk about. It has everything basically. It's got the speculation. It's a reflexivity cycle. It's got everything you need. Everything you kind of need. So I think these AI coins and AI agents are the play, but you have to allocate accordingly. Do not degen. I know we're like crypto has become an environment of just like gambling and degeneracy and social media is rewarding it. Hopefully now X will permanently ban these people. That'll be a good thing. Because we do need a little bit of regulation, because I don't want you guys to like just get scammed by these people. All right. Because I see these people and I think, boy, oh boy, man, they're really scamming their community. They're really like, I just see it. Like I'm thinking, bro, this is not heading in a good space. Like you guys can't do this. Like you're just burning your own followers. You're just burning them. And you're just dumping meme coins at them. Like, yeah, here's another play, guys. Here's another play. And the audience don't know any better either. Like they really don't know any better either. So, yeah, there's just be careful. Watch out what you're doing. Be careful out there. All right. Be sensible. What else can I say? SPX is currently down. Let's go through Twitter. Let's see what's happening through Twitter. Let's see. Let's look around and see what's happening in Twitter. Yeah. My feed is all over the place lately. So please, I'm not really too tough on CT. CT is a bit, it's crypto. It's a bit much sometimes. So let's see this. Global central banks are cutting rates. Okay. And the US isn't. That's as simple as it gets. Yeah. The US are not cutting any rates. We have another war and no Epstein arrest. Exactly what I voted for. You guys are criminal, You guys are criminal. You're gonna make my stream get flagged. You guys are criminal, Yep. What's happening here? Nothing major. Markets are moving sideways. Nothing major. and we have the same old rhetoric, the same old stuff happening. All right, US might go to war. They might actually go to war. Um, we'll see if this escalates. By the end of the week, we're gonna know if we're in a full-blown war. Yeah, by the end of the week, we'll know we're in a full-blown war. And if we are in a war, then it depends on the circumstances. If this situation is like 9/11, like if Iran really, really does something like crazy, then of course markets are gonna dump. Markets are gonna really, really dump. But there's one thing I want to tell you, yeah. The VIX. I want to show you something in the VIX, yeah. That's very, very interesting. Now, the VIX, yeah, is it's a volatility indicator. Yeah, it's a volatility indicator. So we already had the VIX go to like crazy amounts. It went to 60 because of the tariff wars. So it went to 60. And the last time we were at 60 was in 2024, okay, during the bear market in 2024. So literally, we've had like in the past, I think, how many bars is that? From here to here, that's literally 246 days. So less than a year, we've had massive spikes in the VIX, which means that all the weak hands have already sold. So if we do get a war or something crazy, bro, majority of the weak hands have already sold in the SPX, like in stocks. So who's left? Like strong hands. So I don't think the VIX will do something crazy. Maybe it'll get to 34, 35. Who knows? This is going to change minute by minute, second by second. Who knows? All right. We might get a peace treaty by tomorrow. This is the art of the war. Yeah, this is the art of the war. And the Persians and the Israelis, they're battling it out right now. Yeah. And I don't think Bitcoin is heading up higher at the moment. I've got some short positions here. We can go to the lower time frames. Let's go to the lower time frames. Yeah. So this is the lower time frames. This is 2 hourly, and I want to show you something. This is bullish, by the way. This is a bullish pennant. Yeah. So as you can see here, respect this trend line. Respected this trend line. We're probably going to head to this trend line by the end of trading hours. We'll probably head to this trend line. All right, 104 and some change bounce. That's the most logical bounce from there. Then we continue. We are forming a bullish pennant, but my bias is we're heading downwards. All right. I could be wrong. It's heading to 101 and then finally heading to like 95, 98, etc., etc. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to pan out. It's going to take a while. Trust me. And my last bit of advice, go enjoy your summer. Go enjoy your summer. Have fun. Enjoy your summer. You know, spend time with family, kids, etc., etc. And Bitcoin's going to move sideways to down, and so is the general market going to move sideways to down. There's going to be a handful of plays, like I said, with hyperliquid. I said that in my private members, they're sitting pretty, okay, and a few other handful of crypto coins are going to do well. And if you need some help with your portfolio, please don't be afraid. I'll help you with your portfolio. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna go because there's not really much happening. There's not like it's just moving sideways, guys. Yeah, it's just moving sideways. We can play chess. We can play chess, guys. I'll play chess with one of you. I will finish. I will smoke you. You know, I will smoke anyone in chess, bro. Anyone that can play chess in my subscribers. You know what? You know, if you beat me, if anyone from us, you have to subscribe basically. If I dare anyone, yeah, anyone, wallahi, I'm not kidding. The next stream I'm gonna play chess with someone. I'm gonna send them 10 soul. It's not 10 soul. I'm gonna send you $50 if anyone beats me. Anyone. I'm only gonna play one person. I'm only gonna play one person. I'm gonna send you $50 if you beat me on the live stream. If you ever beat me on the live stream, wallahi, I'm gonna send you 50. I'm gonna send you $50. Impossible. I'm the best. I'm one of the best to do this. Yeah. All right. I'll check you on the next one. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your summer. Yeah. Bitcoin's heading down. Up, down, it doesn't matter. Enjoy your summer. Peace, love, blessings. Yeah, I'm out.